for NBA action on. And the regular season is almost over, Doris. What are you honed in on tonight?
I think, Brian, whether we're talking about pre-All-Star break where things can get a little wonky or maybe the start of the season, to me, the best teams, regardless of the time of the year it is, they are focused on staying true to their habits and remaining competitively tough. Because I don't care if you're playing guys outside the rotation that are normal, those guys have got to bring great effort. The standard should be met nightly regardless of the circumstance.
And the starting lineup for Miami, Hero and Jaquez Jr. out on the perimeter. Jeremy Sohan out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Z in at the 1. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. It's Markkanen on the wing. Misses the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, B.A. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
Now here's George. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Z. George defending. Sinks it from distance. Z's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Shoots from 12. George, no good.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Fires the 3. And again, it's Miami from deep. Here's Kolek, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Markkanen with a screen on Hero. Here's Kolek. Yep, that one goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The shot by Z, no good. Utah's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. George drives in. An easy 2 on the layup. George has gotten his second bucket.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Pass to Hero. Here's Z. The 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 12.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
A minute 58 left in the first. And here's Collins for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami leading by 6. Here's Z. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. The Heat beat them last time when those two met at Miami.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Kolek. 20 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Here's Z. Takes the 3. Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to George. There's 45 seconds left now in the first quarter, and the shot goes.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Adebayo finds Jaquez to the left wing. Here's Z. Drops one in from the wing. Z's got 17 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
George passes to Starks. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Z in at the 1.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Z in their last game against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He finished with 47 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Now here's George. 11 points in the game. Over to the wing. Pass to Sensabaugh. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Adebayo with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Z. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Z's got 19 points.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
George's shot is good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Z. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. He's got 21.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Hero. Sensabaugh, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Watson with it. Hero picks him up. Outside Watson. Got a piece of it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Z. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Miami making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Jazz trail by 13. George outside. And the jam by George.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word.
Good to see. Low assist numbers pop out to me. It's a big flashing sign that these guys are being selfish. The only way they're going to get back.
All right, guys, let's. And that's a wrap on.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Markkanen and Collins to 3 and 4. Then there's George, and it's Kolek in at the 2. That's the group for Utah right now.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
George passes to Markkanen. From the high post. Kept alive. Goes up again. Georgia's shot is off.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Here's Z. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Collins, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Utah with another miss.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
The shot by Z, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 17. Well, Doris, the 7-footer from Finland, Lauri Markkanen. What makes him so tough to stop?
Well, the size you mentioned, 7 foot. The sweet shooting that he provides has got tremendous range and accuracy from three-point territory. Can put it on the deck, is willing to mix it up on the glass. There's a lot to like.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he can't get the first one. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in. But you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor, delivers with the range 3 there.
Here's Z. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Kolek. Markkanen outside. Here's Kolek. To the inside. Here's an 8-footer. George. And it's Z with a rebound.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Hero with the bucket.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Utah's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
What's left?
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Left side, Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Utah shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First one falls for him.
Williams, 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. So it's Miami now. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Jazz trail by 19. And it's in there. Williams has got 8.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Z. Williams defending. Z, the pass to Butler. Here's Z. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Markkanen.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Williams. Give him 8. Sensabaugh, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Z. From behind the arc. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Williams from long range. That one no good. And so it's Miami ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their defensive. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a...
Checked in for Utah. Timeout called, the Jazz.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Out of bounds, it'll be Miami's ball.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz, number 19.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Z. Right wing. From deep. Again! What an avalanche!
With this barrage, he claimed the number 2 spot for most 40-point games in a season.
And every game, he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
There are 53 games of 40 or more, passing Wilt's mark set in 1963. But Chamberlain's 1962 effort still looms as the top spot.
Shot clock at 2. Williams from long range. The rebound by Ware.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams. That one's off. Still out of sync.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's the 3. Unable to get that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Watson. Pass to Williams. For 3. Knocks down the long J.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Z. Offensive rebound. Heat. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Sensabaugh. No good on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
The shot by Z, no good. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Sensabaugh's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Z.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Z. From the arc. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
George passes to Collins. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George, no good. Here's Z. And the Heat, another 3.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Kolek. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every